Tonight I was torn from the pages of their Bible and burnt alive. My ashes came down like snow, and a boy who had never seen my face saw me falling from the sky and lay down on his back to make an angel in the powder of my bones. From heaven I watched him. Though my eyes were still aflame and my ribs were still blue, they didn't win, I whispered. As his arms built my wings, they didn't win. Look at that moon. It is a pebble in my hand. Tonight I could skip it across that fog-drunk sea till their lashes accordion in the light. And all they know of hate is that it couldn't beat the love out of me. And when they dropped me to the grave, I fell like a bucket into a well and came up full, carving my lover's name into the skin of a weeping willow that had spent its entire life laughing at the rain. Hold me like a lantern. Staircase my spine. And when they bring their children to scream faggot at my dust, tell them I was born into this casket. But I wouldn't pull the splinters from my heart any more than Christ would have pulled the thorns from his crimson head. They can come 1,000 times with their burning matches and their gasoline and their hungry laws and their empty mouths for the prayers to that God that greeted me at his gates with his throat full of trumpets, his tears full of shame, his trembling palms collecting the cinders of his children's crime. I know what holy is. I know the soul is shaped like a bowl. I know the lies we try to fill it with. And the orchards inside we too often spill. But my lover's shoes were tied with guitar strings. And when he walked beside, there was a silo in my chest. There was a field full of sun. There was a river full of gold that we left to pick our sweethearts from the trees that kept uprooting tombstones so the names of the dead would crumble into poems. Write me down like this. Say my ashes never made the news. Say the jury was full of shotguns. Say the snow that fell on the tip of your tongue refused to melt. Say this to the kids hiding their heartbeats from their father's fists. I planted the garden with my kiss. I opened the night with my teeth. I loved so hard that when you press your ear to the track, the train they're here coming will still be my chest, a rumbling harpoon, a sky they cannot bury. Look at that moon. I am a pebble in his hand, a harmonica held to the mouth of the river where nothing ever burns.